Oh no, wait, I want that down there. There we go. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome. Welcome back to Farm Sim Friday. At long last, we're back. When you truck in, says Sam. Next Tuesday, Sam. We're back for Farming Sim, though. It has been 7 weeks since we did Farming Sim. Long time. Long wait. I know everyone's been excited for me to get back into it. Here we are. Excuse me. So we're going to be doing more Kinlaig today. This is going to be our 10th and final episode on this map. As you may be aware if you've watched my recent streams, Whitcomb Farm has just been released by Oxygen David. In fact, if we go into the shop, it's probably under European maps right now. Unless it's been released exclusively on itch.io. I think someone did mention that. But the new farm map is out from Oxygen David. It's called Whitcomb Farm. It is apparently his best map yet, which is very high praise because he's a very good map maker. He made Carmston Farm and so many other great maps for Farming Sim over the years. So I really want to play that new map, which is why today we are going to be finishing Kinlaig. We're going to be wrapping things up. You know, we're going to be... I don't know if we're going to do what we did when we finished Saxlingham, which is to copy everything over and carry on from where we left off. But we are going to, at the very least, sell up and see how much money we make from the harvest. It's on itch.io, not on ModHub yet. That's what I thought. Texture packs are separate download as well. Good. Nice dress. Thank you, Fezzy. So yeah, that's the plan. Like I say, we're gonna get into Kinlaig. We're gonna finish it off today. Are you into politics? Says T. I am into politics. Before we begin the stream today, though, I would just like to say, no politics today, please. I'm aware of the current local elections that are being counted as we speak. I'm aware that people across the political spectrum have very strong feelings about the results. I don't want to care. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to play Farming Sim. This is the last episode of an amazing map. I just want to enjoy the game. I really don't want to be sat here for 3 hours with people from both sides shouting and arguing about the results of the election. So just for today, and I don't normally do this, but just for today, no politics, please. With that being said, let's dive in. Beautiful top / dress. I do have a meeting, so I'll be a little behind, but I'll be looking. Thank you, Max. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the compliment on the dress as well. This is a new one. I got this from Pretty Little Thing. No surprises there. But I don't really have many floral dresses, you know? I don't have a lot of floral stuff, so I wanted to get something. And I like it. It's a nice colour. I feel like a can of Thatcher's Juicy Apple. I look like a can of Thatcher's Juicy Apple, is what I mean to say. But in a good way. Cook Past Babtridge joined. Hi, Cook Past Babtridge. Great username. I appreciate the reference. Been here since the breakfast stream. Welcome back then, Connor. How are you doing? I've just posted a new video today as well, by the way. New Lego review. If you haven't already seen that on TikTok and YouTube, go check it out. It's a review of the Lego City Bulldozer from last summer. I've tried to scratch my head, but my headphones are in the way. There we go. Lovely. Might take a minute to get into the game, obviously. But we did start early today, technically. It's been a very long time since we started a stream early. because I normally have my countdown now on YouTube and Purple. What's everyone been up to today, anyway? How have you been spending your Friday? Have you been at work? Have you been at college? Been doing something else? Been out in the garden? It's a nice day for it. Just working mostly, says Max. Fair enough, Max. Making that money. Modding and processing transcripts, as Max. What is your job actually, Max? I don't think you've ever explicitly told us what you do. If you don't mind sharing. Oh, a university registrar. Yeah, now that you mention it, you have mentioned that you work at a university a couple of times, but I didn't know exactly what you did. Cool. Cool. Wise man wearing a dress, says DSR. Why not? It's a hot day. And I want to. Although, once again, as I've said in the past, I try to avoid wearing low-cut dresses because it makes it quite obvious, you know, that there's nothing going on there. But I made an exception for this one because it's just such a nice dress. It's so gorgeous. Although, of course, a dress is only as gorgeous as the person styling it. Not to sound too egotistical. So I'm here for a moment. Meeting hasn't started yet. That's all right, Max. Like I say, if you have to dash off, no worries. Honestly, the purple chat doesn't need anywhere near as much moderation as the TikTok chat anyway. So. There's only one of you, Max. Like, on TikTok, I've got like 8 moderators. On Purple, there's just you. And on YouTube, there's none, because it's so quiet, there's not even any comments to moderate. Okay, we're nearly there. 67%. Haha, that's a funny number, isn't it? That's a lot of mods on TikTok, but for real, TikTok needs it. It really does. Okay, we're nearly there. 80%. Oh. Don't know what just happened there. Hello, Riley. How are you doing? Okay, and we are in. I remember where we left off now. Right, we were mid-harvest, weren't we? In fact, at the end of the last stream, we were trying and failing to load our oats into a silo, weren't we? Shit. We'd best go and take care of that first of all, then, before we do anything else. But here we are, we're in Kinlaig for the last time. Such a shame. I really do feel like we haven't seen enough of this map. And that's just how it has to be with my Farming Sim series. You know that I don't play this game often enough on stream for us to do super long series. We can only really play a map for like 9 or 10 episodes before another map comes along. And everybody is begging me to try Whitcomb Farm. Please play Whitcomb Farm. Why aren't you playing Whitcomb Farm? Highlands Fishing's been out for almost a year. Why are you still playing on this map? Etc, etc, etc. We just can't keep playing this map. As much fun as I've had on it. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go and sell the oats. I don't think there's really much point in us storing them since this is, you know, our last day on this map. Let's just go and sell them outright. Oh, the price could not be any worse. Like, almost at rock bottom. But we need to sell it. It has to be sold today. Let's go to Logistics Center West. Why last time, says Riley. Like I say, Riley, it's just that I have other maps that I want to be playing. Whitcomb Farm, in particular, has been very highly requested. So next time I do Farming Sim, which is going to be not next Friday, but the Friday after, we will be doing Whitcomb Farm. Hello, WTF0606. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Okay, now is that near the castle, I think? Take the next left. Good, and you? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Shall I play this map? I would recommend it, Riley. It's from the Highlands Fishing DLC, so you will need to purchase the DLC for it. But it's a really good map. I've really enjoyed it. I wish we'd had more time with it. I wish we could have seen more of it, because it is a fantastic map. But again, it's just circumstance, isn't it? We played Saxlingham for 10 episodes. We played Moss Valley for 12 episodes. 10 episodes seems like a good place to end this series. And then, like I said, we'll be back in 2 weeks on Whitcomb Farm. How much money? I don't actually know how much the Highlands Fishing DLC costs. If you're after a free map, try Oxygen David's new one, Whitcomb Farm. It's only on itch.io at the minute, so if you're on console, it's not available. A map that I've been playing, that I was playing quite recently, is Saxlingham, which is based on Norfolk. That's a really good map. It really depends what you want. There's so many great maps for this game. It really depends what your preference is. Like, do you want a British map? Do you want an American map? Do you want a European map? Do you want an Eastern European map? There's some really good Eastern European maps, like Poland, you know, Romania, Hungary, that sort of area. And I actually love the, you know, Eastern European style farming. We played, back in FS22, we played a map called Osada, which was a Polish map. That was a really good map. And I think it might be available on 25 as well, actually. Oh, by the way, please do keep me updated on the stream quality, particularly the camera, because we may have some lag issues again. Let me know if the camera does start lagging badly. I'm on console, says Riley. Well, that means no Whitcomb Farm, unfortunately, but you can get Saxlingham, and you can get Moss Valley, which is another great English map based in Derbyshire. Obviously, with console, there's a bit less choice. There's less maps available, but there's still some really good stuff out there. Could I join, says Jay. Not today, unfortunately, Jay. I am going to be looking at doing multiplayer when we get on to Whitcomb Farm, but that's not going to be for another 2 weeks yet, because there's going to be no stream next Friday. It's strange. It is strange being back in Farming Sim, honestly. So used to being behind the wheel of a truck, you know, from all the SnowRunner we've been doing. I think there are a couple of tractors in SnowRunner, we just didn't, you know, get a chance to drive any of them on stream. In fact, you can get the Case Quad Track in SnowRunner, which is one of the only vehicles that you can get in SnowRunner and Farming Sim. Fun fact. What tractor is this? This is the New Holland T8000 series. This is also part of the Highlands Fishing DLC, so you will need the DLC to be able to get this tractor. Hello, King Bowser. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Are you playing with Seasons? Yes, we are, Dylan. And Precision Farming, and quite a few realism mods as well. I call this my Ultra Realism series. We've got first person only, so I can't switch cameras. We got manual attachments. We got red tape, which adds in like a tax system and all that kind of stuff. We got a lot of realism mods in here. I've gone the wrong place. I should have been down at the field, shouldn't I? I will say, though, when we get onto Whitcomb Farm, I'm not going to be continuing with the Ultra Realism. I've really enjoyed it, but I don't think it works very well for streaming. I think it slows the pace down quite a lot. You know, the fact that I can't tab out of the game or anything like that, and I'm... you know, I can't tab out of the tractor, I'm constantly in the first-person mode, and there's no teleporting, so if I want to go to a different vehicle, I have to actually manually walk all the way over to it. It has been fun, and I could definitely see myself doing more of this ultra realism, like, in my own time. But I don't think it's the right fit for streaming, you know? Can't see the game. Thank you, Ginge Gamer. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realise the game wasn't actually on screen on YouTube or Purple. I've fixed it. Apologies. You haven't missed much, don't worry. Hey Vince and HF, how are you both doing today? Okay, here we go. Now, I don't want to be running over the crops, so we'd best reverse out with the combine. Oh, the AdBlue's low. I don't want to be running out of AdBlue. We've made that mistake once before. There we go. Should we get some? Might be worth refilling on AdBlue now, so we don't run out of it in the middle of the field. Oh no. Hold on. There we go. Oh, this is such a mess. This is an AI worker that's done this, by the way. I'm not taking the blame for the mess that this field is in right now. It's the AI worker missing bits all over the place. Thanks for following, Ginge Gamer, and I'm sorry again about the game not being on screen at the start of the stream. It's not the first time I've made that mistake, let me tell you. But fortunately, it usually gets caught early on. I should point out that I can't see the stream preview, so I can't see what you're seeing right now. So yeah, if there's ever any problems in that area, just let me know straight away. Oh, look at that yield, by the way. I don't think that's 125, but it's definitely 100. Could be 110. I play Farming Sim 25. Nice one, Ginge Gamer. What map are you on at the minute? This is Kinlaig that we're playing right now, but it's our last episode. In a couple of weeks' time, we're going to be playing Whitcomb Farm, the new map by Oxygen Davids. And I promise I'm going to look into getting some music as well. I promise you I will look at sorting out some music. In fact, I could play the music that I use for the breakfast streams, because that's DMCA approved. But I will look at getting an actual playlist together for future. The thing is, the music I use for the breakfast stream is good for the breakfast stream, but it's not really the right tone for this, I don't think. I'll put it on anyway, just so that it, you know, just to fill the dead air whenever I'm not speaking. I don't know how loud it's going to be though. Let's see, here we go. That's going to be very loud, isn't it? Whoa! Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be that loud. Okay. You'll have to let me know how the audio level is compared to the game. Obviously, we don't want it to be too loud, but just gives us a little bit of background noise, you know. This is the same music that I use in my breakfast streams. It's from TheRelaxedMovement on YouTube. They do loads of really great royalty-free music. If you're a streamer or make videos or anything like that, and you want some music to use, these guys are really good. That's perfect, actually. As long as it's not too loud. Again, tell me if it's too loud. But that's just the perfect little bit of background noise, you know. Quiet today. We're only 25 minutes in though. No sign of the regulars apart from Max. But hopefully we'll get P and Sophie in soon. Charlie will be here. He's busy right now, but he will be here. And Zero is this morning. He's broken his streak. He's broken his stream streak. Hopefully he'll turn up today. Morning, says Sam. What do you mean? What do you mean, Sam? How long have you been spending doing that? What do you mean, Morgs? Doing what? Do you mean in the game? You streamed earlier, or is it morning for you? No, I did a breakfast stream. I stream every weekday morning for an hour. Oh, the harvesting. We've been doing this. Well, we started it in the last episode. Spent about half an hour on it, and we've been doing it for about 15 minutes today. Excuse me, sir, says Gorilla Sex Doll. What's up, Gorilla Sex Doll? How are you doing? Hey, Dagger, how are you doing today? We hit 250 followers on Purple, by the way. Thank you, everyone. But this time I had the foresight of setting the goal higher before we hit it. So we don't hear that fucking alert on repeat again. I'm good, thanks. You okay? I'm good. I'm good, thanks, Dagger. It's been a pretty good day, considering, you know. Do you play multiplayer? Not right now, Ginge Gamer, but I will be doing multiplayer on Whitcomb Farm in a couple of weeks' time. And I do other multiplayer games. I'm going to be doing a lot more multiplayer this month. We did Euro Truck on Tuesday. Next Wednesday we got Phasmophobia. And like I say, next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, we're going to be playing Subnautica 2, which is also going to be multiplayer. Very excited for that. We just finished the first game last weekend. Do you have a job apart from streaming, or is this just for fun? This is my main source of income, Sam. I'm not monetized on TikTok, but I am monetized on Purple. That's where I get most of my money doing this. And I've got my Patreon supporters as well. They give me a little bit. Why not use GPS? That's realistic. We use it all the time. I have been using it, Dylan. I think last time I played, there was a bug with it, so I just didn't bother using it. I've blocked you twice, and somehow you keep appearing on my page. Well, then you haven't blocked me, have you, Kane? That's not how blocking works, actually. If you block someone, their videos never appear on your For You page ever again. So, clearly you haven't blocked me. Not even once, let alone twice. But hey, no time like the present. You've got to be making new accounts, says Kane. Well, I did actually make a new account in January because my old one got shadow banned, so you may have blocked my old account. So that's once. The second one, I think it was in your head. So I'm wrong again then, big dog? No, once again. That's one block. Can you count, Kane? 1 is the number that comes before 2. And 2 is twice as much as 1. How much was the setup, says Callum? The sim gear, about 400 quid. 230 for the steering wheel and side panel, 70 for the gear shifter here, 30 for the handbrake, 60 for the ignition lock, which came with the collector's edition of Farming Sim 25, 5 for the beacon light, which came with the collector's edition of Farming Sim 22. Opinion on Logitech setup? Most of my stuff is Logitech. This steering wheel's Logitech, side panel's Logitech. I've got a Logitech F310 controller. My webcam is a Logitech C920. I'm a big Logitech fan. So I'm late to the party. Is everyone behaving? Yeah, everyone's good so far, Dre Dog. No worries. It's been quite quiet so far. I had the G920. I regret selling it. I had the whole racing setup. Yeah, I've heard good things about the G920. I've never had a racing wheel before. I've always had, like, well, this is the only wheel I've ever had, but it's more of a heavy-duty wheel. But yeah, I've heard good things about the G920. The G29 as well is another one from Logitech that people are always telling me about. I don't really have any need for a racing wheel because I don't play racing games, you know. Hi, Sophie, how are you doing? Welcome. Do you play any flight sims, says Cymru Rails. I don't, Cymru Rails, no. I'm just not interested in planes. I've never been interested in planes. Trucks, trains and tractors, those are my big three. Always have been. And, you know, I'm sure Flight Sim is a really great game if you're into that kind of thing. I've got a friend who's got, like, all of the Flight Sim gear, all the flight sticks and stuff like that. But they're just not for me. Can't argue with that three. Yeah, like I say, trucks, trains, and tractors. Those are my big three. The three T's. Has no one spoken in chat today? I still see my messages from this morning. That's weird, Sophie. There has been. We've had Max and Ginge Gamer have both been chatting so far. What's your favourite truck? I love Scania. Me too, Callum. My current truck in ETS2 is a Scania Streamline R730. One of my absolute favourite trucks of all time. My messages to P this morning are still here. That's wild. Oh, this isn't going to hold all of this, is it? Nope, that's it. It's full. Okay, I'll be back. Wait here. Oh, still got the lights on. Favourite tractor? I've got an old Massey in my shed that belongs to my parents. I love Masseys. The Massey 135 is probably one of my favourite tractors. I'm also a big fan of Challengers, though. I love the original 65C Challenger. Back when it actually looked like a tank, you know what I mean? New Holland, says Sophie. Yes, this is the T8000 series. I also have a TM series, which I prefer. I'm a big fan of retro tractors. Vintage tractors as well, but specifically retro tractors. You know, that kind of style is what I really like. I'll show you. We're gonna go past it anyway when we go into the yards. But yes, this is our New Holland T8050. This is from the Highlands Fishing DLC. And over there, Over there's my real pride and joy. The New Holland TM195. Oh, I love a retro tractor. I just love that look. When I think of a tractor, this is the iconic tractor look, you know. And the same Fortis is okay, I guess. We do have a vintage tractor as well. We've got a Volvo Crabber in the shed. Not a huge fan, but it's a pretty cool little thing. Not really powerful enough to do anything, so it just kind of sits here in the shed, but we got it. How you doing? Hope your day's been good. It has, STFC. Thank you very much. How's yours been? I like a New Holland too, says Tori. Yeah, big New Holland fan. My granddad used to drive a New Holland. For those of you who don't know, my granddad used to work on a farm. He used to take me to work with him on the weekends. Sometimes he'd bring the tractor home. Sometimes at the end of his shift, there just wasn't enough time to go back to the farm and get his car, so he would just bring the tractor home and park it outside the house. It was always so funny to see. I think he had a New Holland T4. It was always funny to see it parked up next to the cars in the street. Later he had a Case Puma, and he used to bring that back and park that outside as well. Loving your dress today? Thank you, Tori. What am I doing here? We're not even supposed to be here, are we? We're supposed to be going to... We're supposed to be selling this straight off, not putting it into storage. Is this a Scottish map? It is, Sean, yes. This is Kinlaig from the Highlands Fishing DLC. Is there a fast track in Farming Sim? There is, Sophie, yes. Fast track been in the game for a very long time. Since FS15, I think, there's been fast tracks. Let's have a quick look. In fact, look, there's even one on the thumbnail for the Highlands Fishing expansion. JCB. Oh. Where's JCB? Is it under something else? Oh, would it be under Agco? No. What? Where's JCB? It's not there. Oh, there it is. Am I... These aren't in alphabetical order. H-I-L... I again... No, I'm not blind. Look at this. Look. It goes I-L-I-J. There's two I's. It has I twice. With an L in the middle. They're not in alphabetical order. What the fuck? Anyway, here's the JCBs. We got the Agri Pro, the Agri Load-All, and the Construction Load-All telehandlers. We got the 435S wheel loader. We got the 2000 series fast track, which is a brilliant piece of kit. We played with this on... I think we played with this on the base map from... Oh no, it's from Highlands Fishing. What did we have on Elm Creek then? I can't remember. There's the 4000, the 8000, the 3000, and the Icon versions of the 4000 and 8000. We've also got the 220X excavator, the 412S wheel loader, and the 6-ton site dumper. Those are all mods. We got the Hydrodig 110, that's a mod. And we got the Teletruck, gotta have the Teletruck, and the iconic JCB backhoe loader. Which we don't own, but we can get one. Quite a good selection from JCB there. Anyway, back to it. Is there livestock? There is, Sean, yes. We don't have any at the minute. But there's plenty of livestock options in the game. Cows, pigs, sheep, chickens, Highland cattle, bison. Not bison, water buffalo. Horses you can do. No llamas yet, though. They need to do... Not llamas, alpacas. They need to add alpacas to the game because every farmer in Britain has alpacas these days, it seems like. Everyone's getting in on the alpaca craze. They need to get those in Farming Sim. I see mine, a 4000 icon. Oh, you drive a 4000 icon, Sophie. Cool. Great tractors. I do love a good fast track. I've gone the wrong way again, haven't I? Now we're going to have to go all the way around town. Okay. Now it's time to bring it around town. Just drive through that guy, never mind. What map? This is Kinlaig from the Highlands Fishing DLC. Ooh, nice car. We could do with a bigger trailer, really. In fact, we could lease a truck. I think maybe it would help if we leased a truck and got a much larger capacity trailer, because we do still have a lot of barley and wheat in storage that needs to be sold. I'll get the last load of oats, and then we'll see how much wheat and barley we've got in the silos. And we might see about leasing a truck. The music, by the way, definitely makes a lot of difference. I'm glad that we've got that in the background now. Because this is one of those games where it can be very quiet whenever, you know, when I'm not reading out comments or just speaking generally. So it's nice that we don't have any, you know, we don't have dead silence now because we got the background music playing. I have to shoot off now. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend. Thank you very much, Cymru Rails. Have a great day. Thanks for joining. What's on the agenda for today's farm? Sell, basically. This is our last episode on this map. We're going to be moving on to a new map called Whitcomb Farm in the next stream. So basically we're finishing up on this map. We're selling up everything we've got, all of our crops that we've got in storage. We're going to keep the vehicles. What I did last time when we moved to a new map is we took all of the vehicles with us. So I'll make a list of everything that we own and we'll start the new map with all of the equipment. Some people might consider that to be a bit cheaty, but I don't think so. I think there should be an option to do that by default in the game. There should be an option to start a new map and, like, import your equipment from a previous map, you know what I mean? Like, basically continue your progress, but on a different map. That's all I'm doing, basically. That's what we did for this one, and that's what we're going to do for Whitcomb Park. Hi, Saul, how are you? I'm good. How are you doing today? Back up a little bit. That's not actually going in the trailer. Now, I think we're done with the combine at this point, because obviously onions, different harvester. I don't know what we're going to do about the onions, because they're not ready, and I don't know when they're going to be ready. It's what you do IRL if you're a farmhand. You don't buy a new kit for every farm you... Exactly, exactly. Like I say, it should be an option in the game. You should be able to choose to, like, save your progress and then import that to a new map. Okay, PTO is Y. No, which one's PTO? Which fucking... It's been so long. It's Y. It's been so long since I played. Y for the PTO, Z for the cables, Q for the cutter. Oh, the cutter's detached from inside on the combine, isn't it? Oh, it's not going to snap into place. There we go. Okay. Good, good. Header? Yeah, sorry, Forrest. If I call it a cutter, it's because in-game it's called a cutter. I know header is the preferred term in the UK. I tried to get my terminology correct. Okay, oh. We get the trailer attached, please. There we go. Lovely. And we can take this back to the farm now. Lights on. We're going out onto the road. Now, I think rather than trying to get round there, it's probably easier if we go left. I don't want to get caught on the gate. We always seem to get caught on the gate with this header trailer. Obviously, very difficult to see behind me in this machine. You know, Combine not very well known for their rear visibility. Been playing some Planet Coaster today. Want to build a ride off a movie? You got any idea what movie I should? Honestly, I don't know, STFC. Jurassic Park. Now there's a suggestion. Okay, here we go. Where shall we leave this? Let's put it where it belongs. Let's take it back to its usual shed. Oh no, we can't get it in its usual shed because there's a big fucking trailer there. Okay. We'll just park it in here. I know we're not going to be able to reverse it back out, but we're not going to need to reverse it back out because we're not going to be using it again until we're on the new map. So turn the lights off. Okay, right, that's that done. Do you play SnowRunner, says Harv? I do, Harv, yes. I'll be playing it next Tuesday. BRB, no worries, Sophie. I'm gonna make dinner. That's okay. Afternoon, all done. Just sorting balloons, car out. Nice one, Charlie. How are you doing? So now that I think about it, we actually do have a bigger trailer. We got the Bandit, right? So we can just use that instead of hiring a truck. What time are we on, by the way? Oh, wow. Nearly an hour in already. New map you playing? Where's that one based? I think it's Gloucestershire. I don't know. Or is it Oxfordshire? If anyone knows, where is Whitcomb Park based? The new map from Oxygen David. Where is it based? Somewhere down south. It is Gloucestershire. Okay, I thought so. Not Sandford, Gloucestershire, I hope. Okay, so we've sold all the oats. We're at 800 grand right now. We are also going to sell all the wheat and the barley. Then I think we'll sleep, and we'll see about selling the onions. Well, we need to harvest the onions first. Afternoon, Mega Rocker. How you doing? Do we even have an onion harvester? Or I think we were planning to lease one of those, weren't we? Welcome back, Max. How you doing? Okay, that's what we want. We want the bandit. Just munching my tea. Nice one, Mega Rocker. What are you eating tonight? Let's go a bit faster, shall we? That's more like it. We have got so much equipment to take over to Whitcomb Park, by the way, or Whitcomb Farm. So much more than we ended with in Saxlingham. Mash, smoked sausage and beans. Ooh, very nice. Nothing wrong with bangers and mash. Okay, are we not in the right spot for filling? Unload here. There's not. We're not carrying anything. What do you mean unload here? There's nothing in there. Okay. Now that you've unloaded all that air, do you want to can we actually fill the trailer now? Can't make it sound any posher, says Mega Rocker. True, true. It doesn't need to sound posh though, does it? I love bangers and mash. With onion gravy, oh. I mean, regular gravy's fine, I guess. I need a bit more space to turn around. I think we may be in the wrong spot for refilling. Are you going to be watching the Michael Jackson-inspired movie? I might, but it's a musical, and I'm not a fan of those genres. Oh, is it a biopic? I do like a good biopic. Even if they're horrendously inaccurate. Bohemian Rhapsody. Curry sauce is better, says Meg Rocker. Ooh. Now, I love a good bit of curry sauce, but I don't know if I'd have it with bangers and mash. I respect that, though. I respect it. Ah, okay, we were in the wrong place for refilling then. Right, we got 60,000 litres of barley. Hopefully we'll get a nice bit of cash for that. Oh, right. We can only hold 24,000 because I've set it to have a max weight limit. So even though the trailer's only 64% full, it's too heavy for us to carry any more. I like that. That's a nice feature. Heavy barley. Hello, Reese. How are you doing? Welcome. I am going to miss this map. I really am. There's so much we didn't get to see. So many collectibles we never got. That's the thing. It's like I was saying earlier. The thing is, because I don't play Farming Sim very often, it means we only get to play each map for like 9 or 10 episodes before a new map comes out that everyone wants me to try. I've really enjoyed Kinlaig. It has been such a fun map, but the people want Whitcomb Farm. Everybody wants me to play Whitcomb. And who am I to go against the will of the people? Okay, that wasn't actually that much money, was it, really? I mean, it's just a bad time of year to be selling anything. It's July, and we're selling barley. Could you switch between maps, or is that not possible? No, it's too much. Too much, STFC. With all the other games that I'm playing as well, if we tried to play 2 different maps on Farming Sim, we'd only end up playing each map like once a month. No, the best option is just to move on, do a new map. And like I say, 10 episodes seems to be the standard now. We did 10 episodes on Moss Valley, we did 10 episodes on Saxlingham, we did 12 episodes on Osada in FS22. 10 to 12 episodes seems to be the best length for each map. So we'll probably do the same with Whitcomb. We'll probably play 10 episodes on that map, and by then another bigger and better map will come out that everyone wants me to play, and we'll move on to that. Although actually, by then, the next expansion to the game might be out. Wonder what that's going to be. A new DLC did just come out, actually. It's, I forget what brand it is, but it's, like, slurry equipment, I think. Like, spreading equipment. I was going to do so much with this game, honestly. When it first came out, my plan was, you know, it was going to be a weekly thing. We were going to play it every single week. And anytime a new DLC came out, I was going to review it on stream. We actually did do the Nexat pack. We reviewed that on stream when it came out. But I just couldn't keep up. I just couldn't keep up with it. The DLC cycle for Farming Sim is quite rapid, you know. I do remember playing this for the first time, though, at the end of 2024. And I remember in that first stream, I was like, just wait until the mods start coming out. Whenever a new farming sim comes out, that's my first thought. My first thought is always, just think in a couple of months' time, what kind of mods there are going to be out there. And look at it now. So many good mods out there. This Whitcomb Farm map looks absolutely incredible. Can't wait to play it. So much other good stuff as well. It does make me wonder what's next for Farming Sim, though. Like, in an official capacity. You know, what are Giant Software gonna do next? Because the last Farming Sim was 22. The last one before that was 19. Before that, they used to do it every 2 years. So 17, 15, 13. Will the next game be 28? Or will it be even longer? Who knows? I do think we could see an even longer delay for the next Farming Sim. I don't know, though. It depends, really. It depends how long they can milk the DLC cycle for this one, you know. Again, with 25, we got 3 years worth of... with 22, we got 3 years worth of DLC out of it. Will we get the same for 28? For 25? I don't know. At cricket again today, so I can't watch for long, but enjoy your farming. Thank you, P. Signal shocking. Oh, sorry about that. I think that might be on your end, though. But if you do get a chance to pop in after your cricket, depending on what time you finish, you know I'm live till 8 as usual. But thanks for stopping by. Actually, I'm going to come on here for my streak. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, P redeemed emote only, chat. Whoa, we've not had that one for a while. What did I do? You've just activated emote only, chat, P, which means for the next 5 minutes, emotes only on purple. Let me just. How do I turn that on? I can't remember. The thing is, last time I turned it on, it didn't actually work, and everyone carried on just being able to comment normally anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trust you. I'm just going to trust you guys to only use emotes for the next 5 minutes. Max, if you wouldn't mind setting a timer, and you know when the timer's up, spam the alarm emoji to let me know. And I'm just going to rely on your integrity to only use emotes. Love that dress. Thank you, Anti-Foxstar. Thank you so much. You can participate in the emote-only mode on TikTok as well if you want, everybody. If you're not aware, one of my gifts on Purple that people can redeem is to set the chat to emote-only mode for 5 minutes. Obviously, that's not enforced on TikTok, but if you want to spam the hell out of some emotes on TikTok, go ahead, feel free. Oh, we are starting to lose frames, actually. I'm seeing that now. I'm seeing the camera lag starting to rear its ugly head. We need more emotes on purple as well, by the way. I need more ideas for emotes, especially GIF emotes. What else can I do? We gotta have a soy point. We gotta have a soul point. We got Soul Pog, obviously. We got Soul. We need to get a Soul point. I think we need a Soul facepalm. I think there's been a few facepalm moments on stream before that I could maybe clip and get a GIF from. We'll see. We'll see. Because currently the only animated emote that we have... Well, we got the alarm, and then we've got Soul Fall. But we got like 5 more slots for animated ones. Such a lovely day. It's been a really nice day today as well. The weather's just been beautiful, not too hot, not too cold, right in the sweet spot, here in Doncaster at least. Oh, we are lagging. Oh, why? The annoying thing is when it doesn't happen until, like, halfway through the stream. Like, why has the game run smoothly until now, and then all of a sudden the camera starts lagging behind? That's the most annoying. I'd rather it just be lagging from the start, you know, so we know where we stand. Like, why is it doing it now? What's changed? Oh, turning the beacon light off, actually... Surely not. Surely the beacon light can't be having an effect. I mean, I guess the flashing is a bit harder to encode. It's like when you've got snow on screen or confetti, it like tanks the bitrate. Maybe actually having the beacon light on does like slow the stream down. That's crazy if so. I'll stick to only using it when we're on the road. Howdy, number 1 PJ. How are you doing today? Okay, let's get this wheat sold. Oh, those kiwis, STFC? Oh, I love kiwis. Okay, the camera's still lagging, so it's not the beacon light, it's something else entirely. In which case, there's nothing I can do about it. It's out of my hands. It's beyond my capacity to fix this problem. As always. It just happens. What map? This is Kinlaig, Agriman Aaron. From the Highlands Fishing DLC. Really good map. STFC! No, STFC! You broke the emote only rule. I'm afraid Max is gonna have to permaban you. I'm sorry. Zero tolerance on the breaking of the no emote rule. Emote only rule. Max, get him out of here. Oh, never mind. Time's up. Thank you, Max. Okay, emote-only mode rescinded. You can start chatting again. And, you know, out of the goodness of my heart, let's not ban STFC. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. You're on a warning though, STFC. Next time I won't be so forgiving. I could time them out. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a joke. STFC on thin ice. Yeah, that's strike one, STFC. I'm so sorry. I thought I clicked share streak and I fat fingered emote only mode. It's okay, Pete. It's okay. It's nice to do emote only mode once in a while. You know, we haven't done it for a while. Some nice emotes as well. Some good stuff in there. Now that you can chat again, though, like I was saying, if you have any suggestions for animated emotes, I want to do a facepalm one, I want to do a point. But if you got any other animated emotes that you want me to do, let me know. We got like 5 more slots. Is this FS26? It's 25, half. Oh, we got so much wheat. So much fucking wheat. Maybe you playing the piano. That's not a bad idea, STFC. Yeah, a gif of me playing the piano. That could be good. Very vigorously as well. Like, you know, one of those covers where I'm like all over the place, full on, full of energy, bouncing around. Those are my favourite ones. Those are my favourite ones. Because I look back on some of my old piano covers and I'm just sat perfectly still apart from my hands. I'm like just sat rigidly upright with just my hands moving. And it's so boring. You know, if you're playing an exciting piece of music, if you're playing an upbeat piece of music, you should be moving with it. You know, you should be bouncing around and jumping up and down. And I try to do that in my videos now. I try to inject a bit more enthusiasm into my piano covers these days. That's what we need. We need a gif. We need a gif of me enthusiastically playing the piano. We were meant to start at 6, but the other team hasn't arrived yet. Oh. Maybe held up in traffic or something. I'm guessing that they're coming on like a coach or something. So they might just be held up. Hey Danny, how are you doing? Okay, it's starting to get dark. I have a new hobby, says Danny. What's your new hobby, Danny? Starting to learn how to play the violin. Oh, wow. Good luck with it, Danny. I used to play violin. I gave up on it, unfortunately. I learned it at school, but I ended up giving up on it and moved on to piano instead. But it's a really great instrument. I've still got one somewhere, and I've always wanted to get back into it. Good luck with it. Have fun with it. It is a really beautiful instrument. Thank you, lovely. No worries, Danny. You'll have to let us know how it goes. You know, let us know how your progress goes with it. Does anybody else in chat play any instruments, by the way? And if you don't, what instrument would you... You know, what would be your dream instrument? If you could learn any instrument, what would you like to play? I'm a percussionist, primarily, and also play saxophone, some piano, and clarinet. Oh, wow, Max. Jack of all trades, eh? I would love to be able to play brass or woodwind instruments. I just... Anytime I see someone playing like a flute or a trombone or any kind of instrument that requires breathing, I just think to myself, I couldn't do it, you know? My lungs aren't big enough. My background's in music, that's what all of my degrees are in. Oh, cool, cool. Yes, I think I'll stick to piano for now. I play a tiny bit of ukulele. Not very well, but I know a little bit of ukulele. I've got a guitar, but I don't really play it. Like I say, I've still got a violin tucked away somewhere, but I haven't touched that in a decade. I mainly just stick with piano. My dream instrument, though, if I could learn any instrument, I'd like to learn the bassoon. I don't know why. I've always thought the bassoon was a very cool instrument. I used to play the ukulele back in the day, but just stopped. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, STFC. Ukulele's pretty cool. My brother-in-law plays guitar and harmonica, and he's also got a banjo. I don't know how he's getting on with that. Obviously quite similar to the guitar in many ways, but also a bit different. Honestly, though, I'm happy with the piano. I've ever since I first started on the piano, I've loved it. I absolutely love the piano as an instrument. So beautiful, so versatile. You know, basically any genre of music, you can play on piano. And I know that's true with a lot of instruments. You know, there's a lot of versatile instruments out there, but there's also quite a lot of instruments that are really kind of geared towards a certain style of music, you know, whereas I think a piano is universal, you know, you can do anything on the piano, and I do. Absolutely my instrument of choice, and I do not regret taking up piano all those years ago. And I can't imagine not having my piano, you know what I mean? Like, I've only had my current piano for about 5 years. Before that, I was on a digital piano. I had a, I forget the make, but it was from Gear for Music. I had an 88-key digital piano, which was really great. And then before that, I've had various keyboards and stuff like that over the years. But my piano that I've got now, the Wilson Peck 85-key, I've had that for about 5 years, but I just can't imagine not having it. You know, I can't imagine going back to keyboards. Can't imagine going back to digital. Not permanently. Like I don't mind playing digital, but I can't imagine like not being able to play my piano. You know what I mean? Oh. I've just hit a Royal Mail van. Whoops. Oh, now I can't reverse. There we go. Well, P hasn't chatted for a while, so I'm guessing the other team did turn up, and P is currently playing cricket. Good luck, P. Also, it should not be this dark in July at 8 PM, right? I mean, it doesn't get this dark at 8 PM now, when it's only May. I think the daylight cycle might be slightly off. And actually, this is in Scotland. This is even further north, so it should be getting darker even later in the day than it does down here. I mean, it should not be getting this dark until nearly 10 o'clock in July, right? But hey, I'm being pedantic. And I'm entitled to. I like being pedantic. Stepping away for a moment, BRB. No worries, Max, no worries. Okay, so this is the last load, then I'm going to sleep. And I'm hoping that when I sleep, it might fix the camera problem. If I sleep and save the game... I don't know, maybe it'll make some difference. Who knows, really. I'm clutching at straws. There we go. Our last bit of produce sold. Just got to deal with the onions now, which we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And we'll come to it in about 10 minutes. We're going to need to get a harvester. We're going to need to lease a harvester. We definitely can't afford to buy one. There we go. Let's go to bed. Oh, that's not my bed. Where's my bed? This one. Okay. We'll say 6 AM. And then we'll... Ooh. I've knocked my daisies. Then we'll save. And then we will check on our onions. What's the situation? Good evening, nice and floral tonight. Thank you, Sebby. They're not ready. Oh, bugger. Yeah, I'm glad you like the dress. It's a new one from Pretty Little Thing. Okay, I think we're going to have to skip ahead to September then, because, well, there's literally nothing else to do. We need to harvest the onions, and then we're finished with this map. This is it. This is it now. This is the last job to be done on Kinlaig. Harvest the onions, sell the onions, move to Gloucestershire. That's the itinerary. Oh wow, I like the frosted windows. I have never noticed that before. Never noticed the frosted window effect on the back door there. That's cool. Wait. I've never noticed this door either. We can't open it. But, yeah. Okay, let's just go ahead and sleep for 24 hours, shall we? As you do. Wish I could do that in real life. Wish I could just be like, right, nothing to do today. I'm just going to go straight back to bed for 24 hours. Is that bagpipes mounted over the fireplace? It is, yes. We are in Scotland. This map's called Kinlaig. It's from the Highlands Fishing DLC. Bit on the nose, but yes, we are in Scotland. Okay. September. Now are the onions ready? Oh, those look like ready onions. Those are ready onions. Okay. What do we need to harvest them? Cut off the harm. Okay, harm topper. Windrower. A potato harvester, what? Does this work on onions as well, I'm guessing? How do we pick them up, though? I'm guessing we only need the harm topper and the windrower for now. We're going to lease both of these because they are quite expensive. And the horsepower requirement, 90 and 125. So that's going to be 215 horsepower combined. Okay. Okay, the 190 is not going to be powerful enough. The Sammy's not going to be powerful enough. Looks like it's going to be the T8000 again, then. It's the only tractor we've got that's powerful enough for both the topper and windrower at the same time. Oh, it's not a bandit, it's a big body. My mistake. I kept calling it the bandit. Okay, to the shop. Hey Leon, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Glad to hear it. I'm doing alright. Can't complain. Are you in costume for the stream? Yes. Yeah, this is a costume. I'm a farmer's wife. Because everyone knows women can't actually be farmers, right? They can't do the actual farming. That would be ridiculous. Oh, we got a fucking weight on the front, haven't we? You dressed up to exhibit your onions at the Women's Institute? Exactly. Provided it's a trans-friendly Women's Institute. Which, come to think of it, none of them are now, are they? They've officially banned trans women from the Women's Institute at a, like, at the top level. And a few branches have actually closed because they've refused to enforce the new rule, which is very nice. You know, thanks for the solidarity, ladies. I appreciate it. How's it going? It's good, Charlie. How are you doing today? Okay, there we go. We're ready to harvest onions. Let's go do it. Should probably lift these up whilst we're on the road. Why is the horn so quiet in this game? Compared to Euro Truck. Quiet horn so you don't scare the badgers. Yeah, it's the badger horn. No, I'll tell you what, it's the haggis horn, because we're up in Scotland. Can't be scaring the haggises. Because we all know they're a protected species under Scottish law. We covered haggis in a previous stream. I know you're well up on that ecology. Yeah, I know my haggis. I'm well versed in haggis morphology. I think that's the right word. Hey, onions! Right, now this is going to be a big job that's going to take a very long time, so I suggest we just let an AI worker do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Fucking hell! He just put the radio on. The AI worker put the radio on. You trying to get me copyright struck, mate? I hired an AI worker and he immediately put the radio on. Anyway, while he's doing that, while he's harvesting the onions, we're going to pick them up. So we need to get a picker-upper machine. Now, what's the best machine for that job? I mean, I don't really want to be shoveling them by hand, because that's going to take forever. Wheel loaders can't pick them up, can they? I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess that... not wheel loaders, loading wagons. Surely loading wagons can't pick up onions. No, they can't pick up onions. What can? A vegetable pallet? Even the Roper beet loader doesn't work on onions. How do we pick these up then? Do I seriously have to just drive around with a bucket and pick up every single onion? Right. Do we have a bucket? Do we have a tractor with a bucket? We got the skid steer. We could use the skid steer and load into a trailer. Sack him for that, says STFC. I might have to. Might have to be dismissed for trying to get me copyright struck. Oh, you know what, actually? We were just looking earlier in the stream at the JCB backhoe loader. Now would be a perfect time to crack that out, wouldn't it? Yes, let's hire ourselves one of these. Shut up, TikTok. You're always getting on at me about the internet connection going down. Fuck you. How's it going? It's going good, Charlie. How are you doing? Okay, 2.5 tons. Yeah, we'll go for that. And does it have a rear one attached by default? No, we need to get a rear bucket separately. Dangle or fixed? Let's go fixed. Not bad. Have a coolant leak on one of my cars. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, Charlie. Let me just get rid of this fucking notification that TikTok's disconnected, because I know it hasn't. I'm talking to Charlie right now. Okay, let's take a brisk stroll down to the shop and get our new backhoe loader, shall we? It's a lovely day for it. Bit misty, but... we might have to restart the music in a minute. I think we're getting near to the end of the track. It's a long walk to the shop. In case you were wondering, we got a mod that disables teleportation, so we have to actually walk all the way to the shop to get to our new vehicle. But hey, nothing like a nice brisk walk in the Scottish countryside on a cool, misty September morning. I say cool, it's 19 degrees. No fucking way is it 19 degrees. No way is it ever 19 degrees in Scotland. I'm calling bullshit on that. It's frequently 19 degrees, normally when you don't want it to be. Honestly, I know the feeling. Why must we live in such a temperamental climate, eh? Never in summer, though. Right, how do I attach the rear bucket? It's going to be a bit challenging. It's nippy. Bloody hell. How do I move it? Oh, that's moving the front. I want to move the back. Right, how do I switch to the back? I don't... Unfold backhoe loader. Maybe I need to unfold it to switch to the back? Okay, now we're operating the back. Right. Whoa, okay. Easy there. Do the pipes need connecting? It's not giving me the option. I'll assume they're okay. Okay, right. Why have you done that then? Can it not be folded up properly with the bucket attached? Maybe this was a bad idea. See what I mean? It clips through itself whenever we try to fold it up. Look, what's going on here? It's gonna fly out and just hit me in the face with such force. Like, I should not be standing here. If this was real life, I would not be standing there. Because that's gonna just fucking fling out and immediately just eviscerate me. Let's just drive. Hope for the best. As long as the front bucket works, you know, that's the main thing. It is nippy as well, bloody hell. Woo. What's plans for the weekend? Ooh. I don't know yet, Charlie. I've got 2 whole days off. No breakfast stream, no evening stream. 2 full days with no streams at all. First time, I think the first time in like almost 2 months that I've had the weekend completely to myself. But I'm not gonna just spend the whole weekend lounging around. I do want to like use the opportunity to get some video stuff done as well. I might have a day off tomorrow, but then on Sunday, got recording and stuff to do. I've got a very special video coming out next Wednesday to celebrate 2 years of being on TikTok, so I'm looking forward to that. I need to get to work on that. And maybe some other stuff as well. We'll see. But I would like to have at least one day just to myself, yeah. Right, now, how come you're not moving? How come you're not moving? What do I pay you for? I pay you to fucking keep playing copyrighted music on my fucking live stream. That's what I keep paying you for, arsehole. Oh, this is going to be impossible, isn't it, without using the first-person camera. Why is it not picking them up? Why is it not picking them up? Are you telling me this doesn't work on onions? It does. It does. Right, why is it not fucking picking them up then? I'm back. Hey Max, how you doing? Right. It's not picking up the onions. Why? What did I miss? Currently we're trying to harvest onions. For some reason this bucket doesn't want to pick them up. We could try a universal bucket instead of the JCB branded one. I don't know. I don't understand why that didn't work. What area of the UK are you going to go back to? Well, the next map we're going to be playing is Whitcomb, so that's in Gloucestershire. It's the new map from Oxygen David. Looks really good. I'm going to try and get a multiplayer server set up as well. I'm just going to cut straight across the grass. I'm in a hurry. Okay, drop the bucket. Get me a universal bucket, please. 2395 or... Ooh, the Brestle and Lade one can go up to 3 tons. Let's get that one. Woohoo, now that's a bucket. Yeah, let's get the braces, why not? I wonder if the braces affect the max carry weight. Now that's a bucket. Let's get it out there. Hopefully it works. The other one didn't. Quiet stream today. It's been a good one, but a quiet one. It could pick up in the last hour, who knows, but yeah. I was expecting a little bit more for my first farming sim stream in over a month, you know, but I guess people have just got place to be. Busy people, you know. Okay, I'm just going to cut in front of you, man. Thank you. Or not. Oh, it's working. We're picking up onions. Okay, just let this guy get out of the way first. So I don't know why the other bucket didn't work. But this one does. We are picking up onions now. Jesus Christ. What's he doing? What the fuck is he doing? I'm sorry, what? What the fuck do you think you're doing, man? Sometimes the AI drivers in this game. Okay, can I just confirm that we're not missing any? No, we're definitely getting it all. Oh wait, we're just pushing it now. Ah, we got a full bucket. 3,000 litres of very flat-looking onions. I'm going to disconnect this fucking bucket. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's stuck to us. Just drop. Just drop on the floor. Get off. Get off. I don't want you. It won't let me disconnect it now. Wait, hold on. There. Fucking hell. Right, I need to go and get a trailer. Oh, this means we can drive the New Holland TM! Yeah! Woo. Exciting. Is there a mod that fixes the AI? Unfortunately not, STFC, no. The AI is beyond repair. Here we go. Get the big body out here. Now, I don't think we're going to get this done by the end of the stream, based on how slowly the equipment works. But I'll certainly do my best. Is this even going to reach? I mean... the realism went out of the window a long time ago, didn't it? Just get it in there, whatever it takes. Okay, we're stuck. We might need to use the smaller trailer, I think. We should never have done onions. We've missed some as well. Did we get him? We must have. Okay. This is going to be one of those jobs that's never finished, isn't it? I actually don't think we're going to finish this today. Which is very disappointing, because this is the last episode we're going to be on this map. And I think I'm going to have to do this off camera. We'll do as much as we can in the next hour. I've just realised the music stopped as well. We got to the end of the track. Let me just restart it. There we go. Yeah, we'll harvest as much as we can by the end of the stream, but we're not going to finish this today. Turn the beacon light off, by the way. It's been on for a while. God, look at this. This is going to be a very tedious job, isn't it? What's been your favourite map so far? I like them all, but if I had to pick, probably Saxlingham. Saxlingham was really good. I liked Moss Valley, though. I was a big fan of Moss Valley. Oh, why are we tipping out? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, the onions are definitely more trouble than they're worth. I might try and restart the stream on TikTok, because it's just coming up to 7 o'clock. Might try that old trick again. I'm gonna do it right now. TikTok, I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. I'll be right back. Quickly, quickly, quickly. There we go. Oh, what's happened? What's happening? I don't know what's happening because I can't see. There we go. Okay, back up. Ah, don't pull the trailer over. Hi, Quinn. How you doing? Yeah, this is definitely not a job we're going to finish tonight, I'm afraid. Oops, I've just knocked over a road sign. I'm going to do as much as I can. And we do have an hour left, but there's just so much here. This is why I even said we need to put... If we're going to do any veg, we need to do it in a small field. This is not a small field. This field is too big for this crop. We got too much of it. It doesn't help that this bucket pushes as well. Where are we going? Over there. These better sell well after all this trouble. We better get a lot of money for these. Whoa, hold up. Hold up. Let me get past. Okay, what's the onion situation like? Nearly 10,000 litres. Deary me.
Hi everyone, it's Saul.
Oh, Dragonart's raiding again. Thank you, Dragonart. How are you doing today? Welcome, everybody. Always a pleasure to get a raid from you, Dragonart. Thank you very much. There we go. If you're just joining, we're playing Farming Sim right now. I'm currently attempting to harvest onions, but we're having a lot of trouble loading them into this trailer because the loader that I'm using isn't really big enough. In fact, I think we are actually completely stuck right now. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, we're free. We're free. Oh, thanks for following Sam is good. I appreciate that. Oh, thanks for the stretch, Team Tesla. Oh, thank you very much. I needed that one. I think we'll switch to the smaller trailer in a minute. Because I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't know if I can keep driving up and trying to overload the bucket onto a trailer, which is clearly much too tall for this loader to be loaded into. I mean, this is what we have to do just to be able to get the bucket over the trailer. Oh, another stretch. Thank you, Sam is good. Oh. It hurts to stretch because I've got this dress has got a little string around the middle that I've tied. It hurts my midsection a little bit when I stretch. But thank you. Why is it overloading so slowly? Just tip it out, man. Oh, coming through the back there. Can I get up and have a look? Nope, because ladders don't actually work in this game. Can I see? Oh, wow. Ah! I'm drowning in onions. I mean, this would kill you, right? Surely this would kill you. Having three tons of onions just dumped on your head. What do I come back to, says STFC. I'm currently drowning myself in onions. I can't... Oh, shit. I can't get out of the trailer. I can't get out of the trailer. I can't jump over the sides. Can I get in the bucket? Oh, thank God I can get into the bucket. Oof. Right. Don't do that again. Don't do that again, Saul. How many more onions can this trailer hold? It's only 41% full. Keep going then. Nice dress, thanks Mickey. Imagine you got stuck in there. Oh god. I mean, I'm not really a claustrophobic person, but the idea of being stuck in a trailer with steep sides like that and not being able to climb out, and then someone just comes and dumps 3 tons of onions on you. Yeah, I think I don't think anyone would enjoy that, really. That's it. Keep harvesting. Right, why... Know your place, hare. Stay where I want you to stay. Are you into online PvP or more chill games? I prefer chill games, Sam. We do a little bit of multiplayer on the channel, but not like PvP stuff. more co-op stuff. Right now we are doing convoys on Euro Truck on Tuesdays. We are going to be playing Phasmophobia next Wednesday. We're going to be playing Subnautica 2 next Sunday, and at some point we're going to be setting up a farming sim multiplayer server as well. AI worker E has stopped work unexpectedly. Vehicle is broken. What? What vehicle? What? The head? The tractor's not broken. Is the header broken? Damage 1%. Damage 41%. Damage 1%. It's... None of these are broken. What do you mean? Stop. Where... I'm gonna sack that guy. Arsehole. The radio was broken. Yeah, obviously it was the radio that was broken, and of course that worker fixed it, because I know he loves playing his radio. Oh fuck! Come on, let's go. Whoa, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Gently. Gently. Okay. We're... No, come on, we're not stuck, we're not stuck! Right. Fuck this. I'm not refilling that again. I'm not doing that again. We're gonna go and get the smaller trailer, which is what we should have done in the first place. This trailer's too big. Where are we selling these onions, by the way? Onions... Oh, the price is terrible as well. Oh, we could send them to Goldcrest Valley. Let's do that. Let's use the train. Why not? One last opportunity to use the train. We'll take these to the silo. Is there a silo here? There is, yeah. Rent train. We'll sell the onions on the train. Onions, says Sam, is good. No, there's not much of a market for those. Right, this is just a dead end. Where's the path? Where's the track? Sell the onions on the train. Catering service improved over usual. Yeah, everyone gets a free onion. They'll send the trolley through and it'll just be onions. Any onions today, dears? Any onions from the trolley? Do you have red? No. White only, love. Sorry. Alright, I'll take 5. Could I get a bottle of water with that? Sorry, love. Only onions. Do you use pedals, or is the government... is the movement controlled by the wheel? I do have pedals, yeah. I've got brake and accelerate. This gear shifter here is only for Euro Truck Sim. It doesn't work for Farming Sim, unfortunately. Hey, Sophie. She'd be white only too, says Sophie. I mean, you're not wrong. Hey, that's the train. That's my train. You were supposed to stop. I rented you. Unless it's going to reverse. Oh god, we need to get over quick if it's going to reverse. God, onions are heavy. We got 18 tons of onions. Well, restarting the TikTok stream didn't really do much, did it? We got quite a few viewers on Purple, though. That's always appreciated. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with me on Purple. Okay, here we go. Can we unload these here, or... No. How does it work, then? I've never used the train on this map before. We can open the gate, first of all. Can I open the gate, please? Can I open the gate? It won't let me. This is the right place, isn't it? I just noticed you're on 250 followers, so congrats. Thank you, SDFC. Yes, we hit 250 followers at the start of the stream. Well, we're on 251 now. But, yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for following on Purple. How you doing? I'm good, thank you, Jay. I'm just trying to figure out why this gate won't open. I mean, we could maybe get through here. Hang on a minute, though, because the train's going to stop on the middle track, isn't it? Can we actually load the train from here? Just noticed the stream title, Kinlaig number 10, sounds like a single bot. It does, doesn't it? Thanks for streaming today, Saul. I just had some news that's a little bit not good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sophie. But I'm glad to be here for you, you know? I'll be honest, you know, real talk, it always makes me very happy to hear when, you know, that when people are feeling low, that they can come and enjoy my streams and take their mind off things. I'm glad that I can be there for you, you know. And I hope everything works out all right. Where's this train? Where's my train? It's 1.6 kilometers away. Well, that's not good enough, is it? I'm going to chase it down. Let's go wandering over the viaduct. Why not? Let's trespass on network rail property. This is going to turn into Train Simulator, said Jay. Not today, Jay, no. We've already done a thorough analysis of the trains in this map. I just want to drive one today so we can sell the onions. What are you wearing, says Marco? This is a summer dress from Pretty Little Thing. I was just saying earlier in the stream, I don't really have many floral dresses. So I bought myself this the other day. It's really cute. I love it. It reminds... I was saying earlier, it reminds me of a can of Thatcher's Juicy Apple. That comes in a light blue can with Red's apples on it. Not that I can show you on stream, because did you know it's actually against TikTok's terms of service to show alcohol on stream, full stop. I was wondering because people have asked me if I would drink on stream. Not like get drunk, but if I'd have a drink while streaming. So I looked into it. YouTube, fine. Twitch, Purple, sorry, fine. As long as you announce it, as long as you declare that you're drinking alcohol. TikTok, no. Zero tolerance at all. You are not allowed to drink alcohol on a TikTok live stream at all. Which is crazy to me. But, you know, I don't want to catch another shadow ban, so I guess we'll just have to respect it and not drink alcohol on stream. Which is a shame. Because I would love a can of Thatcher's right now. Look like Lily Tino, says Marco. I just don't know, do I? That's the thing. Like, if you're going to insult me by comparing me to someone, at least pick someone that I actually do look like, because that's just factually incorrect. Where's the train? Where the fuck is the train? I rented this train about 10 minutes ago and it's not here. Where the fuck is it? Could put the Thatchers in a normal glass. True, true. That's the thing, how does TikTok know if I'm drinking alcohol or not? Like, I mean, there could be, you know, I could have emptied out this can of Monster and rinsed it out and put some cider in here. You don't know, do you? So checkmate, TikTok. It's Monster. I promise you there's Monster in there. Yeah, water. Just yeah. Well, I could just drink vodka on stream and say it's a glass of water. Will that not keep you awake? Says Jade. That's why I drink it. No, it keeps me alert on stream, I think. I only really drink it when I'm streaming. I don't tend not to bother with it on my days off anymore. I have been trying to cut down on it for a while. Okay, I have walked all the way across the map and the train has still not shown up. Where the fuck is it? We've just wasted like 15 minutes on trying to find the train. Where is it? Where are you? Return rented train? I don't even have the train yet. It hasn't even turned up. I can't return it if I haven't got it yet. What? What? Oh, fuck off. What? Right, I'm not walking all the way back along the track this time. I'm just gonna go straight down. Gonna beeline. That's quite annoying, isn't it? I don't understand the whole situation about Lily Tino. I've heard things, but I'm guessing it's not really stream. Yeah, she's done some very not stream-friendly things, Sophie. She's not exactly a desirable, you know, spokesperson for the trans community. And I hate to play the, you know, making us look bad card, but she very definitely does make the trans community look very bad. That's all I have to say about her, really. Where's your dress from? This is from Pretty Little Thing. I love them. I buy pretty much all of my new clothes are from them. I get a lot of second-hand clothes from charity shops and stuff. But whenever I want to buy something new, I tend to go to them first. But yeah, this dress is from Pretty Little Thing. I got it just the other day. Hey, thanks for following, Jaden. God, it's 7:30 already. We've only got 35 minutes left. I buy my summer dresses from Mango. Nice one, Sophie. I need more summer dresses. I really do. Like I say, this is... I've got like 2 floral dresses. This, and I've got a red one, but it's got a super low cut. And, you know, I can't wear anything that's too low cut because there's no cleavage there, you know? It exposes the truth, you know? It exposes my flatness. So I try to avoid wearing... I try to avoid wearing anything with a V-neck. A scoop neck is just about acceptable. You look lovely. Thank you, Joey. You always wear the prettiest dresses. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Okay. Question. How do I get the onions into the train? Because as far as I can see, there's no loading point here. Unless it is this. Maybe now that the train's here, it'll let me unload here. Would you like to have top surgery if that's not too personal? I don't think so. I've always said HRT, yes. Surgery, if I can avoid it, no. I would like to think that I'd hopefully get the results that I want from hormones alone. If not, then potentially, you know, breast enhancement, breast enlargement. But I'm hoping that hormones will be enough, you know, to get the size that I'm after, which is basically this size. So we'll see. We'll see. I got no patience. I'd be throwing the controller away trying to find that train. Yeah, we finally found it. Oh, Jay says, I'm not trans, but wearing a dress seems so comfortable. It is. Oh, it is. Men should wear dresses, honestly. If you're a cis guy, if you're a cis man, buy a dress. It makes no sense to me that men are supposed to wear trousers and women are supposed to wear dresses, because, I mean, just look at the basic anatomy of your typical male and your typical female, right? It would make so much more sense if people with balls wore dresses and people without balls wore trousers, you know? I genuinely don't understand why it's the way round that it is, where women are expected to wear dresses and men aren't. It does not make sense to me. Like, just the basic anatomy, it makes so much more sense for men to wear dresses and skirts, right? Hence why they used to have tunics. Exactly, exactly. Wizards have it right with the robes. Oh, yeah. Anything that, you know, lets you breathe, if you don't mind me saying so. I like to breathe. And let me tell you, a dress lets you breathe. So, I'm confused then. So how do we load up the train? Because that's not... Apparently, we can't load the train here. I mean, I can't figure it out. There's no, like, loading point anywhere that I can actually interact with. Let me drive the train back to the other station and see if there's an actual loading place anywhere. Are we... Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Whoa, 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 what's going on? I can't... Oh, don't fucking do this. The game's bugged. The game's bugged out. I can't close the menu. I can like go. I can tab through to the other pages, but I can't actually close the menu. Why? Why? But why? Everything's disappeared off the map as well. There's no markers on the map. I can't see any of my tractors or any of my equipment. What's happened? What's... Oh, wait. Everything's just reappeared again. And now it's gone. What? I think I'm going to have to quit the game. I think we've... some kind of bug has occurred, and I can't do anything. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. That is so annoying. I can't scroll down the menu either. What the hell has happened? I don't understand what's happened. I'm gonna have to actually Alt F4 the game. We haven't saved in like an hour either. I don't even know how much progress we've just lost there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What happened, said SCFC? The game... I don't know. The game kind of froze. The menu came up, but I couldn't close it again, and I also couldn't quit out of the game, so I had to Alt F4 it. Every 30 minutes save? I try to remember to save regularly. But on this occasion, I don't think we've saved since like 6:30. I don't think we've saved in over an hour. Oh, this is the wrong map. I've loaded up Saxlingham by mistake. Okay, that's going to take another 5 minutes then to get back to the main menu and load up the right map. This has not gone particularly smoothly today, has it? Also, sorry you're hearing two overlapping music tracks right now, because the in-game music's playing and the background music's also playing. PC? Yes, we are on PC, Jamie. Has the local election got you in a mood today? No, BP. We've actually not been talking politics. It's been good. It's been good. I was expecting that people just wouldn't shut up about it. But it's actually been quite a nice, relaxed atmosphere today. Listen, I'll talk politics any day, but just today, in particular, I think, you know, we could do without it. Can you do a 360 of your dress? Looks nice. I can try, Henry. I might not have enough room, but I'll do my best. Hold on. There you go. Nice, isn't it? You look stunning. I'm so jealous. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Have you played Whitcomb yet? We haven't, no, but that is going to be the next map that I play. We're going to be playing Whitcomb in the next live stream, which will be on the... whatever's going to be 2 Fridays from now. How can you wait to play it? I would have been straight on it. I really want to, but I really want to finish this map first. That's why we're still playing this at the minute. Looks really nice on you, thank you. Sorry to be off topic, says Sophie, but I gotta get it out. Why are relationships so difficult? I mean, that's life, isn't it? That's the thing. Even someone that you get on really well with, there's always going to be differences, right? I mean, you're 2 different people. Even someone who you have so much in common with, and you know, you like all the same things they like, and you do all the same things they do, there's always going to be something that you disagree on. There's always going to be some sticking point, eventually. Because you're 2 different people at the end of the day, right? Okay, so it turns out none of the onions have been harvested. I don't think I want to harvest them again, to be honest. I think the onions will just be a write-off. We'll just not bother with the onions. Is there anything else that needs doing before we finish up? We could sell the rest of the bales. We'll only get a little bit for them, but we might as well. Where are they? There they are. Let's take the Sammy. We've barely used it. Also, is it Sammy or is it same? Because I've heard it pronounced both ways. I'm honestly not sure. I think it's supposed to be Sammy. I don't know. Either way, this is the Fortis. It's a good tractor, good little tractor. It's nice to drive a tractor that's not like one of the big brands every once in a while, you know. Get so used to playing... Yeah, it's Sammy. It's Sammy. It is Sammy. Okay. Thank you, Sophie. I thought you were making a joke by just writing out the name. Like, oh yeah, that very helpful. But yeah, like I say, it is nice to drive a tractor that's not one of the big brands, you know, not Case or New Holland or Fendt or John Deere. It's nice to drive a less popular brand now and then. It's a good tractor. This has been in Farming Sim since Farming Sim 15. This is a very, very long-time partner with Giant Software. Okay, let's go and sell. Are the trains realistic in Farming Sim? No. No, they are not, Half. Especially not on this map. Why on earth they were possessed to put a steam engine on this map, I do not know. What steering wheel do you have, says Charlie? This is the Logitech G heavy equipment wheel. Where'd you get it from? This is straight from the Logitech website. You can find it cheaper elsewhere, but I bought it straight from Logitech. £230 for the steering wheel and the side panel here. Oh, we'll not have that light on, I don't think. Bit too flashy. Don't want to be rude, just don't want to call you the wrong one. Is it he, him, or she, her? I prefer she, her, Noah. Thank you for asking. I don't mind being asked. Oh, it's R, isn't it, for the tension belts? There we go. Thanks for following, by the way, Noah. Okay, a little bit of money for the bales there. Not a great deal, but it's better than nothing. Do we have anything else that we can sell before we finish up? I don't know. We're not going to try and sell the onions again. We're not going to bother with that now. Onions were a mistake. We should never have grown onions in the first place. How's your local election going? There isn't one here, number one PJ. Our Doncaster's was last year. Oh my god, why are we going so slowly? Thanks for following Christian Hartford. Now, I know that there is a single bale at the shop. Is it worth driving all the way down to the shop to pick up one bale to sell? I don't know. But we don't really have anything else to do, so we might as well. I could check up the grass field and see if there's any bales there that we didn't pick up. But I don't think there are. I think we got them all. How long are you going to be live for normally? I'm normally live from 5 PM till 8 PM UK time, so we're going to be finishing up in about 15 minutes tonight. And then my next live stream is going to be Minecraft on Monday. I do have a full schedule for the month, so if you want to see exactly what I'm playing, you know, for the whole month, you can find it on the Discord server. But next week we're going to be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No Farming Sim. But we're going to be doing Minecraft, Minecraft, SnowRunner, Phasmophobia, and Factorio. What's the economy like in Farming Sim? It depends, Sophie. There's 3 options in the game. You can have easy, medium, or hard. I've got it on hard, but I'm also playing with an realistic economy mod that adds even more realism to it. I'm actually playing with a mod called Red Tape, which adds in a whole system of government policies and taxes and schemes and stuff like that. Very involved. We won't be using that mod on Whitcomb Farm. I think because Whitcomb Farm's going to be multiplayer, I think we'll just set everything to easy. It'd be a bit more fun on multiplayer if things are a bit easier to get, you know? But yeah, on this particular playthrough, we got everything as realistic and as difficult as possible. And I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed playing with the ultra-realism stuff, but I don't think it makes for as good of a stream. Like I say, I think we'll have a lot more fun if the difficulty was a bit lower. Wish I didn't have to use that mod IRL. If only, Sophie. If only you could go into your in-game settings and disable taxes in real life. It's been good, though. It's been nice to play Farming Sim again. Very much looking forward to moving on to a new map. And I have loved Kinlaig, but it's time, you know. Very excited for Whitcomb. Okay, here we are. There's a single bale here that we can sell. What are you, says Haribo? I'm a farmer. We are going to have to walk back to the farm, by the way, to get the skid steer. Well, you're not. Well, I am. Otherwise, why would I be playing Farming Simulator? You're legally not allowed to play this game if you're not a farmer. People tell me that all the time. People really come into this live stream and get genuinely angry about the fact that I'm not a real farmer. Why are you playing Farming Simulator if you're not a real farmer? You are aware that non-farmers do play Farming Simulator, right? I would argue that probably more non-farmers play this game than farmers. Although it is quite popular among real farmers, like myself, because I am a real farmer. Don't ask me to prove it. Just take my word for it. Just behind those curtains, I've got like 500 acres of land. I just keep the curtains closed because I don't want to be doxxed. You know, I don't want you to find my estate. You're not, says Haribo. I mean, I'll go and get my farmer's license if you want. I'll go and get my special ID that says Saul Ashbridge, farmer. And then you'll believe me. Why do people always compare game simulators to IRL jobs? I play Football Manager, but I'm not a football manager. Exactly, STFC. It always seems to be simulator games. There's no such thing as them, says Haribo. Well, who's really the fake farmer then, Haribo? Haribo's never even heard of the farmer's license, so that tells you all you need to know, doesn't it? Thanks for following Sabrina Carpenter and Max. Sophie says, me and Saul actually go young farmers parties. Exactly, exactly. Haribo's just upset because he doesn't get invited to them. Coming on here giving it lip, but you don't know what a farmer's card is. Exactly, Noah. You call yourself a farmer and you don't even have a farmer's. License. Come on, city boy. What's your setup? The steering wheel is a Logitech G heavy equipment wheel. The gear shifter is a Thrustmaster THAS, but it doesn't work for farming sim. The side panel is also Logitech. The beacon light and the ignition lock are from the collector's edition of Farming Sim 22 and 25. In fact, we can even have the beacon light on right now. We should do when we're driving such a slow-moving vehicle on a major road, really. And I know it's not really safe to have the forks sticking out like this, but unfortunately, I can't. Well, I guess I can put them there. That's as far down as they can go. Do you actually know how to farm? Of course I do, Jamie. I've got a farmer's license. I keep telling you. How much are they, says Harry? Steering wheel and side panel were 230. Gear shifter was 60. Beacon light I got for a £5. The ignition lock here was 60 quids. Might have to get it. It's a very good steering wheel. It is. What's a farming license? It's a license to farm, Jamie. All these fake farmers in the chat just embarrassing themselves because none of you know what a farmer's license is. You call yourself farmers. Please ask him how much is per ton. Yeah, exactly. How much is a ton of fertilizer? Do you think we're stupid? I don't think you're stupid, Jamie. I just think you're not a real farmer. Because if you were, then you'd have a farmer's license, wouldn't you? This is the UK we're talking about. Do you really think they let people farm without a license? Come on. You have to have a license to own a television. You think they don't have a license for farmers? I used to have a Thrustmaster T150, but it never used to work with Farming Sim. Shame. You're cool? Thanks, Jake. I'd try. Wait, hang on a minute. We could have picked up the bale with this, couldn't we? We could have picked up the bale with the pallet fork. And we just walked all the way back to the farm to get the skid steer. Fucking hell. Okay, well we're here now, we might as well use this. I hope nobody from the Department of Farmer Licensing saw that, because I could get my license revoked for that. Do you like own animals and stuff, or just have land to explore? I don't own any animals in-game at the minute. Okay, there we go. Let's go and sell our single bale. We went to all that hassle to get a single fucking straw bale, which we're now going to go and sell for like 50 quid because it's just straw and it's August. What a way to end not only this stream, but this series. What a way to end Kinlaig after 10 episodes, selling a single straw bale. Is the key thing any good? Yeah, the ignition key is really good. Like I say, this is from the Collector's Edition. We'll stay in this lane. This is from the Collector's Edition of Farming Sim 25, which is this game. It's really good. It works for Euro Truck as well, and SnowRunner too. Any driving game, but it's really good for for Euro Truck. Defra's spying on us anyway. They have satellites seeing what we grow. Is that true, Sophie? I mean, it makes sense. When you end in the stream, about 5 minutes. We're just going to sell this bale, and then that's it. And that's it for this map. We're never going to be playing Kinlaig again. It's been fun. It's been a great map. But I'm excited to move on to Whitcomb Farm. Yes, really, says Sophie. Damn. I mean, of course, I knew that because I'm a real farmer. Why have I gone this way? This is the longest possible way that I could have taken. Is it boring living alone, says BP? I wouldn't know, BP. I don't live alone. I live with my younger brother. Younger as in 19, not a child. Hey, hope you're having a good day. Just on my taco break, thought I'd tune in. Nice one, Jagsy. How are you doing? What are you cooking tonight? Probably something pasta related tonight, Charlie. Turn the key, I dare you. Let's see what happens, actually. I don't think I've ever turned the key off mid-drive. I mean, yeah, it just turns the engine off, basically. Oh, it locks the steering as well? Fuck! Oh, I didn't realise it also locks the steering. Jesus. Okay. Whoops. There you go, that's what happens if you turn the key whilst you're driving. Only 2 drops left, about 3 to 4 hours. Well, good luck, Jagsy, hope it goes well. Bad farmer, yeah, I'm definitely going to get 3 points on my farmer's license for that. I might have to be recertified at this rate. How many acres do you have, says Sophie? In-game, I honestly don't know. I'll check for you before we finish up. Wait, no. On the map, it looked like the bale had fallen off, but it hasn't. We've still got it. Yeah, it's not going anywhere, don't worry. It's strapped down. 8 PM. It is, yes. We're going to be finishing in just a minute. Tiny bit over tonight, but, you know, I know you guys don't mind. Let's see how much we get for this final bale. £138 for that bale. Lovely. And that was worth it, was it? That was worth that entire 15-minute ordeal to get it here. Great. With that, that is where we're going to end the stream. This is not only the last episode of Kinlaig. Well, it is the last episode of Kinlaig. This is the last episode of Kinlaig. Next stream, next farming sim stream, which is going to be not next week, but the week after, we're going to start playing a new map, which is Whitcomb. Is it Whitcomb Park or Whitcomb Farm? I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's the new map from Oxygen David. That's what we're going to be playing next time. I would like to get a screenshot of this. That's a nice shot, isn't it? Or actually, can we... How do I hide the UI? Oh, I can't remember how I bring up the secret settings. Hold on a second. Different makeup, or why is your skin so nice? Thank you, Elise. Nothing out of the ordinary. Same routine as always. What's up, BP? Please, can you stop spamming my name? It's a beautiful shot, says Max. It is. I want to try and get a picture of it with no UI. F12. Okay, hold on. Is Saul your original man name? Saul is my birth name, yes. Okay. Hood visibility off. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, look, the sunroof's open as well. I didn't even realise. Okay, perfect. Never mind, I just accidentally moved. There we go. That is a lovely screenshot. I'm going to put that in the Discord, in the Farming Sim channel. And with that, that is it. That's all we got time for today. That is the end of Kinlaig. It's been such a fun map. I've really, really enjoyed playing this map, honestly. I'm gonna miss it. But also, I'm very excited to move on to Whitcomb, which is going to be the next map that we play. So let me just... Wait, can I get the menu... Get the HUD back on first? Save. And quit game. Have a good evening, Saul. Rest well, my friend. Thank you, Max. Have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend off. Thank you, STFC. Yes, it is my weekend off now. No streams tomorrow or Sunday. Next stream is going to be Minecraft Monday. And obviously there will be a breakfast stream on Monday as well. But apart from that, I'm off for the weekend. Yeah, see you on Monday for Minecraft. Very excited to be back on Minecraft. It's been like 8 weeks since we last played Minecraft. Excited to get back into that. There we go. Okay. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got time for today. I will post that screenshot in the Discord when it eventually loads, but for some reason Discord's not loading for me right now. Can't wait for Monday. Thank you, Charlie. Me neither. Very excited to get back into Minecraft. We are going to attempt once again to reach the moon. Maybe we'll actually get there this time. Who knows? It'll be fun. Is anyone else having problems with Discord right now? Because for some reason my Discord isn't loading. I will get that screenshot posted as soon as I can, though. For now, I'll just save it. Mine's fine. Maybe close it in Task Manager. Oh no, I'm using the browser. I only ever use the app when I'm on call. It might just be my internet then. Oh, never mind. There it is. Okay, there we go. I'm putting that screenshot in the chat, in the Tractors channel, to commemorate Kinlaig, to commemorate the final episodes of Kinlaig. It has been very fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Great map. Really, you know, it is such a shame that we're leaving this map behind, because I've really enjoyed it. But times change, and so must I. We gotta move on. We gotta play Whitcomb, and we will. Can't wait for Monday. Can't wait till tomorrow too. Yes, happy birthday for tomorrow, Charlie. Everyone wish Charlie a happy birthday. One of my long-time viewers and moderators on TikTok. Wish Charlie a happy birthday, everybody. Have a great day tomorrow, Charlie. And yeah, we'll see you on Monday. What brand of headphones are they? Says Richard. These are Exa 1000s. They're very cheap headphones. They cost me like 20 quid on Amazon, but they're good for my purposes. Where was I? Yeah, that's it. That's all we have time for today. Thank you everyone for watching. If you'd like to support me, then please consider becoming a sub over on Purple, or do consider becoming a Patreon as well. Shout out to Kate, Jess, Danny, Riley P, Charlie, Marika, Aaron, Liam, Matt, Max, Andre, and Zeroiz, whose names you should see just on the screen next to me right now. There we go. Thank you, everyone, for supporting me over there. If you'd like to get your name on this board, there is a link in my bio. It costs £1 a month. You get access to behind-the-scenes content, and you'll be supporting me in what I do on TikTok, YouTube, and elsewhere. Thank you so much, everyone who supports me over there. Thank you, everyone who's subbed over on Purple. And thank you, everyone, for following, whether that be on TikTok, YouTube, or Purple. I appreciate every single one of you so much. Thank you for being here. It's been an amazing series. Can't wait to do more Farming Sim with you on a brand new map. Can't wait to get into Whitcomb with you. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and I'll see you all on Monday. Bye bye, everybody. Oh wait, hang on. Wait around on Purple. We'll see if we can do a raid. Bye TikTok. See you all later. Have a great weekend, and happy birthday, Charlie, for tomorrow. Okay, shall we see if we can do a raid? Any suggestions? Farming Sim next will be cultivating and drilling then. Yeah, we'll be on a brand new map next time, yeah, so we'll be getting the fields ready. Although actually we'll be starting, like, when you start a new game, you start in August, so that we might get some harvesting done as well. It starts you off in August so that you can, like, buy a couple of fields and start harvesting straight away and get some money in straight away. But yeah, looking forward to it. If there's no suggestions for a raid, then I'm just going to pick at random. Roadside Viking is playing Whitcomb Park right now, so I'll send you over to them. Take a look. Let this be your first look at the map. This is the map that I'm going to be playing in just a couple of weeks, so I'll send you over to Roadside Viking for Whitcomb Park. Enjoy. Happy birthday again, Charlie, for tomorrow, and I will see you all on Monday. Bye-bye, everybody. See you all later. Okay. Raid is starting now.